He was one of the richest men in the world. Private jets, yachts, mansions. He had it all. When he passed away, everyone expected his fortune to go to his family. But when the will was read, everything changed. The room fell silent. The lawyer took a deep breath and announced the name. And it wasn't his wife. It wasn't his children. It wasn't even a business partner. Richard Montgomery, a self-made billionaire who built his empire in oil, real estate, and tech. For decades he was at the top, one of the world's wealthiest men. His family lived in luxury, never worrying about money, so naturally they assumed they would inherit his fortune. But Richard had other plans. The lawyer opened the document and began to read. Richard's family members leaned forward, waiting to hear their names. But then the lawyer paused, took a deep breath, and read out a name no one expected. To the person who made the greatest impact on my life, I leave my entire fortune. Gasps filled the room. His wife's hands shook. His children exchanged confused glances. Who was this person? The name written in bold letters, Samuel Carter. The family members whispered among themselves, who was Samuel Carter? A business tycoon? A former partner? A secret relative? He was none of those things. Samuel Carter was a retired hotel worker, a man who had once served Richard Montgomery, decades ago. But why would a billionaire give his fortune to a simple hotel employee? 40 years ago, before Richard Montgomery became a billionaire, he was at rock bottom. He had just lost everything. His business failed. His debts were piling up, and one cold night, he found himself sitting alone in a hotel lobby, wondering if he had made the worst mistake of his life. That's when Samuel Carter, a hotel employee, walked over. He offered him a cup of coffee, a warm conversation, a reminder to never give up. That small act of kindness changed everything. Richard turned his life around, rebuilt his business, and became one of the wealthiest men in the world. But he never forgot that one night, that one moment of kindness. Richard's family was furious. They demanded the will be changed. They threatened legal action, but the will was ironclad. Samuel Carter, a man who had never owned more than a small apartment, was now one of the richest men in the country. But what he did next shocked everyone even more. When reporters asked Samuel Carter what he would do with his billions, he smiled and gave an unexpected answer. I never helped Richard for money. I just did what I thought was right. And then he donated 90% of the fortune to charity. The headlines went wild. A billionaire's will had changed not just one life, but thousands. This story is proof that one small act of kindness can change everything. What do you think? Should Montgomery's family have received the fortune, or did he make the right choice? Let us know in the comments. And if you believe in the power of kindness, don't forget to like and subscribe.